technical difficulties. He should be coming soon. Yeah,
Right.
here we are. Yeah, what's up, Coach Shabby? How
Yes,
you
sir.
been?
What's the word?
Nothing much, man. Just been waiting on you, trying to entertain the people. So and everything. How's the workouts? I know you had a
Workouts
workout with
was
a
good this
couple of
morning.
guys.
Guys,
Yeah.
they still in the gym right now. I just went to a room where it's more quiet, but workouts was good. We was up at
Okay.
8 a.m. So,
Yeah. I bet, man. I know they're tired. I know you're getting them right for sure.
yes, sir.
For
Appreciate
sure.
you
For
for
sure.
joining the live, man. Yes, sir.
No, thank you for allowing me to be able to educate your players and educate your fans about what's actually important in basketball. I know you know more too because you have so much years of experience from playing at double A in high school to playing, Division three at Cobra Scale. Even
So,
playing a couple pro competition too. So I know
yes, sir.
you've been very well seasoned in the game of basketball. So you have a lot of knowledge in that. So I know I wanted to connect with you because you know a lot more about in game and the levels of play at different high levels of
I
sport.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
And vice versa. I know all the information that you had, the valuable information you had to give to the players on the outside of the court. You know, a lot of times, kids think it's only about being on the court and not taking care of their bodies and whatnot. And the information that you provide is something that could change kids' games for real. So,
Yeah, no, for sure. So, well, while we have you here, I want you to just introduce yourself to people that may not know who you are, and talk about like I gave you kind of a little background, but talk a little bit more about who you are and what you do.
okay, my name is Khalil Taylor. From the Bronx, New York. I've known Emmanuel since I think elementary school. We
Yeah,
go way
elementary
back.
school. Yeah, way back. Yeah.
Way back, elementary school, talking fifth grade type of thing, and I've
Yeah.
known him ever since. I've been playing ball my whole life. I think I've started basketball fourth grade, playing under the whistle, and it was just always a passion of mine. And I took that with me through high school. I played with my high school teams. Had to persevere through not making the team my first year, and then my sophomore year. From then on, just working hard, keeping myself in the gym, staying busy, doing things outside of the court, just to stay around the game because that's what I love to do. And then I moved on to college and was blessed to be able to play Division three. I got a chance to walk on, so I wasn't recruited or anything, but I didn't let that deter me from anything. I walked on at my school. It took me a year, and I became a starter, and I played 3 years in college basketball. So I was glad to be able to do that, persevere through everything I went through to get to there. And once I finished, I knew I still wanted to be a part of the game, even though I wasn't going to go pro or anything. I knew that maybe I could pass off the knowledge that I have to other kids or other players. And that's when I started Coach Choppy. It's my training business. And ever since I graduated at Cobleskill College, I've just been doing training, trying to build the brand, and just try to help as many basketball players as possible. So that's what I'm doing
Yeah.
now.
No, that's what's up. I've definitely watched your grind from from going from again as double A high school to walking on to Division three and to where you're at right now. It's been a grind. It's been a grind, and
Yeah, definitely. Still grinding.
yeah, it's still grinding. And right now I know you coach high school basketball. You got a couple kids that you train over on the weekdays, and you also work on the weekends. So like
Yeah.
it never stops. And so I do appreciate all you've done. And so we're gonna get started now, too, on basically what everybody's here for. What are the three key important things of basketball player, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start first by saying, Dr. Emmanuel. Right currently, I am at Oswego, New York, but I'm from the Bronx, New York. I went to high school, played basketball in high school, and I'm a physical therapist, also strength and conditioning specialist and a coach for a Division One club hockey team. And so I do know a lot of stuff on basically the strength conditioning part and how what's important about what do these athletes and players all need in order to be very strong and very athletic in their sport. So we'll start off first with what do you think? So I'll ask you, Choppy. What do you think is one injury that you had sustained a lot playing basketball? I know you never had any major injuries, but what is one
Yeah.
injury you sustained a lot playing
I would
basketball?
say, besides ankle injuries, my groin. Definitely,
Eh,
my groin is probably the most thing I've always had trouble with in high school. It was always tight.
yeah,
It restricted me from a lot of movement.
Right. So basically, ankle injury is definitely the number one. So I injured my ankle so many times where it took me out of the game for a little bit. A groin injury is something too due to the cutting and the quick movement stuff. So one thing that I always am passionate about is the ankle. So I have here as the number one. If you could see, I have
Yeah.
here as the number one thing right here, ankle. Why is ankle so important in basketball? It's because technically the only thing that touches the ground is your feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the only thing that touches the ground is your feet, when the foot hits the ground, everything changes. So we have to have two things that's with our ankles, just not one. The ankle has to be stiff. That's number one, right here, stiff, and it has to be mobile. Oh, and it has to be mobile. So how just think about that ankle that has to be stiff and mobile. Why? The first thing is because a stiff ankle allows you to be faster. The
Okay.
fastest people that you know have the strongest ankles. Because when you hit the ground, you have to be very stiff. The stiffer you are on the ground, the faster you move,
Hmm.
and that allows you to be people to jump higher, move faster, cut quicker. Doing all those quick movement things a lot quicker. So when you have that hesitation or the first step, the stiffness, the
Hmm.
stiffness is what is important because as you have that step back, what happens to your ankle when you do a step back is your ankle actually the heel tries to hit the ground. So if you could slow the heel from hitting the ground quick enough, you get a recoil because
Okay.
all our muscles and tendons are like rubber bands. So if you're able to stop yourself really quick enough before your heels hits the ground, you get a recoil of free energy and you move faster. So you need a stiff ankle. That's very important.
Number one.
A mobile ankle, right? So now you ask me, my ankle has to be stiff and mobile. What does that even mean? So a mobile ankle allows you to cut deeper. We all talk about our players. We want them to be lower on defense, lower on offense,
All the
lower all the
time.
time. All the time. Yeah, you already know that.
All the
All the
time.
time. And we all know that the lower you are offensively, the faster you are. That's why people that are shorter than you are moving quicker because they're lower to the ground.
Yeah.
Because the lower you are to the ground, the more you can put your foot on the ground and the more you can have that stiffness push you forward. But if you don't have a mobile ankle, if your ankle isn't as mobile, what happens is you don't get as low. So you stand up higher. You stand up
Yeah.
higher, you're not using as much motion or range of motion or all that you have in order to move yourself forward. So that's where it's important to have a little of both. And you could even see if you watch any Michael Jordan films that when he's cutting, watch the last shot he took against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
When he cuts, his knee actually goes so low that it almost hit the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know when he was
I know
when he was
exactly what you mean.
you
Yep.
know you know the play I'm
And that's
talking
how
about.
that's how Kyrie Irving dribbles almost all the time. You know what I mean? Before he makes a move, he gets really low to the ground.
Really low to the ground. So yeah, see, that's what I mean. So if you want to be as quick, as agile, as important, or as athletic as Michael Jordan and Kyrie Irving, you have to have both a mobile ankle for sure and a stiff ankle. Why do you think Michael Jordan is able to jump 44 inches?
Hmm.
It's because his ankles are so stiff that he's able to bounce off the ground and recoil quicker. So that's very important. Another thing that I want to touch on with the ankle or with the foot in general is your big toe. A lot of people don't understand that their big toe plays such important parts in how you move.
Yeah.
Because everybody, I want you to try it now. If you're here, if you're sitting down, whatever. I want you to try pushing your big toe down into the ground and feel how stiff your foot becomes when you push your big toe down to the ground.
Okay.
That stiffness allows you to move quicker as well. So you have to have all three of these things, right, in order to have that strong and mobile, stiff, and powerful ankle. So when you run, you play, try to focus on using your big toe. Okay,
Yep.
guys? All right. So the next thing I want to ask Coach Choppy. So are you do you hit a lot of game winners when you
Yeah.
playing? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All the
yeah,
time, man. You know me,
yeah.
clutch, man. Come on now.
So what do you think? What do you think is important about being clutch? How do you like? And in that moment of time, right? You're so nervous, right? You're
Hmm.
so like, oh my gosh, I have to hit the shot or we lose the game. So what do you think is going on in your mind? How do you hit game winners? Like, tell me what
I hit
are
game
you
winners.
thinking
You got
about?
to clear your head. Focus on the number one goal. Number one goal is trying to win the game and make the right play. So you know what I mean. A lot of times, making the right play should be second nature. It shouldn't be something that you think about too much. You should just let the game come to you. So that involves being confident. So if you're confident in yourself, the game will come to you, and you'll make the right play, whether it goes in or out. You always make the right play if your mental is right. You know what I mean? So.
That's true. That's true. But there's another important thing with that. In order for someone to be very calm, and why you think, people miss free throws, and free throws are supposed to be free. People aren't calm at that point. Why is that? It's because the breath, you're breathing, guys. That's the second part. Breathing, your mind, your brain goes where your breath goes.
Okay.
What does that mean? It means that if you are breathing in through your mouth, you're actually not relaxing. Why? Because you have two systems in your body that allows you to relax. Oh, no, you have two systems in your body that you have to use on a daily basis. Let's think back to old times when we were creatures and we had to hunt for our food. We had the fight or flight. When we're about to get in a fight, right? We have that system going, right? The fight or flight, the nervous system, we're pumped up, our heart rate's going, our blood pressure is high, everything of that is going up. So what happens in that point? We're stronger, we're better, we move faster. But if we get our heart rate too high up, and that's where it's important, right? I already touched on the 2 points. It's your fight or flight system. Okay, and then you have another point is your rest. And oh man, my handwriting. Don't worry about it, guys.
We can hear you. It's all good.
Yeah, rest and digest. You have a fight or flight and the rest and digest. The fight or flight is that what we're always in all the time when we're playing. We always want to be in a point of like, all right, we're gonna get going, right? And if you're staying in that state for a long period of time, you might spike your heart rate up. So if your heart rate goes above if your heart rate goes above 160, right? If your heart rate goes above 160, what happens at that point? We start actually losing our ability to have control of what we're doing next, because our mind has to survive. So if your heart rate goes above that, that means that your body needs more oxygen in there, and the more blood in those muscles in your legs and whatever it needs to survive. So your brain actually stops using any of the thinking process, and then what happens is you lose the ability to, like, maybe you dribbling the ball, maybe you losing the ball, maybe you're making bad decisions, maybe your form, you shoot the shot all the time, maybe your form comes off, you might be tilt to the left, tilt to the right, all of that stuff happens when your heart rate spikes up above 160. Okay? And that's why end of the game, when people have to hit that last minute shot, if they're very calm and they keep the heart rate between let's say 120 and 160, they make better decisions at the end of the game.
Okay, so breathing is very important when it comes to crunch time situations.
Breathing is crucial when it comes to crunch time situation, and that's why you're able to hit. Like you said, you have to make the right decisions. You have to be calm. You have to be confident. Someone that's not confident, heart rate spikes up because they like, oh man, I don't want to make a bad decision. When you start thinking about that, you get nervous.
Perfect sense.
Perfect sense. And you're like, oh man, I do this move all the time, but I lose the ball. You know what I mean? Like it dribbles off the foot. That happens. That's why coaches want to pressure certain players, because they know they can't make right decisions. They don't know how to control their breathing. They don't know how to control their heart rate. Right. And so you have to be able to follow that realm and get into the rest and digest. And actually, the rest and digest state, what that allows you to do is to actually adapt. After you work out, if you're able to calm your system down and your nervous system down, you're able to learn that new skill that you picked up. So like Coach Choppy today, after you taught all your players some skills, have them do some breathing exercises to calm themselves down. Because when you're resting, you're able to learn more, you're able to pick up more skills, and you're able to recover quicker. Look at LeBron James. He has a whole recovery app, And if you look at any of his research, he says he sleeps most of the time. It's the rest and digest state. He
Yeah,
stays in
he's
always in a
resting.
state. And so you're able to recover quicker when you're in that state. Okay, that's the second part of being a great successful basketball player. Now let's say the third part. Coach Choppy, would you say you're one of the quickest players on the court?
I'm always the quickest player on the court. Always.
And you have a sick hezzy, right?
Sick hezzy, elite first step. 100%.
At least first step. So tell me about how you feed into that. Like, what do you like? Tell me, what do you like? Because there's always a step before you go do a hesitation, right? So what are you doing before you do a hesitation move?
Honestly, well, without trying to be scientific, what I just do is try to stay as low as possible, low to the ground, and try to fool my opponent. You know what I mean? Try to catch them off guard is what I try to do all the time. You know what I mean? And just try to be real twitchy with my movements, you know, real quick, subtle movements, quick cuts and stuff like that, using my eyes, being deceptive, things like that. So it's always, I try to play chess when I'm trying to be quicker than my opponent. You know what I mean? I know there's some scientific terms and stuff that goes for it, but me, that's just what I'm thinking when I'm trying to beat somebody off the dribble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the scientific term. You're a ball player, man. You guys know how to put the ball in the basket and get to the hoop, you know, and things, and that's just what you do. But you also, before you even do a hesitation, like you said, you kind of have to dribble up. You have to have the defender try to see what you're gonna do next, right? And before the hesitation comes, right, you freeze a little bit.
Yeah.
You freeze. The person tries to think, oh, he's gonna do a crossover or he's gonna jump, and then you go.
Exactly.
Catch him off guard. And what that is actually a scientific way of doing it is learning how to turn off your muscles the quickest.
Okay.
The fastest players that have the ability to get by their defender knows how to do hesitations where they turn on the muscles. They basically when you're doing the hesitation, you're freezing. You freeze. You don't move at all. You're like a mine. And then the defender says, "Oh, he's gonna pick up the ball," and then you go. That's ability to turn to muscle firing. That's the third part. Turning on. No, you basically turn on your muscles where you tighten up, then you turn it off quick enough where the defender doesn't see it. It's such a quick motion. If you watch any player does it, if you watch yourself do it, you're like, "Oh man, I just froze in time for a couple seconds."
Sometimes that's how it feels to be honest. I'd be like, how did I do that so quick? So I understand, yeah.
Yeah, you don't even know what you're doing, but you just literally tighten up, then turned off, and then went. And that's the next step of it, being able to fire your muscles quickly and learn how to turn off quickly. So if you have a U-shaped person. So if we're doing a scientific term, we have like things on you to test out your muscle firing. If you have the same person that's probably your height, that plays the same, that shoots the same, that does all that, but you're just a quicker ball player and you have a better hesitation.
Yeah.
The reason for that, right, is that person, if their muscles firing, it's a U shape. They have an ability to turn on their muscles and turn it on in a U shape form. But yours is in a V shape. So basically you're going quicker down and quicker up. You have a V shape type of firing, and that makes you quicker. Yeah. No, seriously, it's a whole bunch of stuff into it.
That's something I would have never thought about. That's crazy.
Nah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this is very important. And then if you go down the line, it's because of your triphasic. What does that mean? Don't worry about the word. It just means that you have 3 type of muscle contractions. You have the first part is the eccentric or the slowing down. All right, you slow down really quickly, right? And then the second part is the isometrics.
Yeah.
Or the freezing. That's what you do. You do all right, I'm gonna hezzy, then you iso, you freeze.
Yep.
Right? That's the second part. The third part is the concentric, and that's when you go. If you're able to know how to use all 3 of those in the proper sequencing, you're gonna get by any defender.
Wow.
Any defender in the world. Because you know how to slow down very quick, you know how to stop very quick, and you know how to go very quick. And that plays a part in anybody that's trying to get past the defender and there's a stop and pop. Tell me about how you feel when you do stop and pops.
Yeah, I feel exactly that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm freezing real quick, stop 1-2, and I'm going right up into my shot.
Go right up in your shot.
Stopping that 1-2 is the reaction I mean, that makes the defense freeze a little as well. You know what I mean? Because if they're moving at the same pace as me, once I make a move, they have to react to it.
You
So,
have
you
to
know what I
react
mean?
to it.
So,
Right, right, and you're elevating higher than them, and then you're getting your shot off, and then
exactly.
and
More
there's a
times than
gun.
not, I'm jumping before them, so
You
that I'm
jump
getting to
before
my
them.
shot motion before them. Yep.
And that plays a part in that V shape, that quick
Hmm.
burst, able to hesitate, stop on a dime without even moving forward. You
Yeah.
got your shot. You know, if you move forward, you move to the side, you move back, your shot's gonna be off. But if you're able to
Exactly.
freeze at that point, shoot up and elevate and get the shot off, is gonna make you're gonna make it every time.
Okay.
You'll make it every time.
That makes
Yeah.
perfect sense.
So yeah. So that's the three like most important things right now that I want to talk about. But let's get everybody up and moving now, okay? So
All right,
I wanna,
let me go back into the gym. Huh? Let me see.
yeah. Let's get everybody up and moving, guys.
All right, hold up. It might be a little loud in here, but I'm gonna just relay the info that you're saying.
All right, cool.
Oh, they playing so 3-on-3.
Okay.
What score? Oh, yeah, just started? All right, perfect. All right, let me do something real quick with y'all. All right, just line up against the baseline. Spread out so everybody get a space. You guys can move up because everybody got their own space. All right. We're just gonna do a quick exercise real quick. Off the wall. All right.
All right, guys. So we're gonna start with a quick exercise where I want you to start. Actually, the first thing we're gonna talk about is breathing, guys.
Okay.
Okay. So about breathing, put your hand on your belly and
Hand
one on your
stomach,
chest.
Hand on your chest. Hand on your stomach. Hand on your chest.
All right, and I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose
Deep breath in through your nose,
and out through your mouth.
out through your mouth.
And you want to make sure that the hand on your belly is the one that's moving up and down, not the
Make
chest.
sure only that the hand on your belly is moving up and down, not
So
your
let's,
chest.
yep. So let's do 5 of them, okay? Right now.
We'll go 5. All right.
Awesome. So now you're more in a relaxed state, guys, from there.
Now you guys
Okay?
are more relaxed.
So now the next thing we're going to do is actually some soft tissue work, some fascia work. So I'm going to have you take your hand and make a fist.
Take your hand, your left hand in front of you, make a fist.
And
Left hand in
then
front, make a fist.
put your thumb by your fist.
Thumb by your fist like that. Yep.
Right. And then find the middle of your chest, the top part of your chest.
Find the middle of your chest, top part of your chest.
And then what I want you to do is go up and down the middle part of your chest,
Up
all
and
the way
down, the
down,
middle part of your chest. Yep, up and down.
all the way down, until you find that knot, that divot that you find at the bottom right there.
Should feel like a knot somewhere, right in that middle.
And then take both your hands and then go across your chest,
Now take both your hands and go across your chest like this, right under the breastplate,
right under the breast,
Yeah.
and go.
Yep, right
Yep, until you feel your ribs down.
till you feel your ribs all the way down here.
Then
All the
come
way
back
down
to the
here.
middle, and then go up the chest.
Now go up, back up the chest. One hand, Cameron. Yep, just like that. Perfect.
Awesome. That's great. That's great. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna find our belly button and put the belly button an inch away and an inch down.
All right, so take our belly button, 2 hands, pull it an inch away and an inch down.
And then what we're gonna do is gonna press our 2 fingers into our belly, into that area, and we're gonna go 10 seconds.
All right, so you take both hands like this, pull it away and down, way and down. With both,
Yep.
both hands, where your belly button's at.
Up and down.
Both hands.
10, 9, 8,
this, yeah.
7,
Sure.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's great. Good job. Now the last part of this, we're trying to have our bodies relax. We're gonna take our 2 fingers again and put it on the base of our skull,
Take
right here.
2 fingers, put it on the back of your head like this. Both hands.
Yep, and then you're gonna go
turn
up.
around, yeah.
Yep, and then you're gonna go up and down,
So
up and down, until you get to your earlobe.
Until you hit your earlobe. So just keep rubbing all the way to your earlobe.
Once you hit the earlobe, go down to the jaw
Down to the jaw.
and push your jaw forward.
Push your jaw forward. All this to help you guys relax. Breathing exercise
Yep.
to help you guys
Push
relax.
the jaw forward. And
Yep.
now you're in a more relaxed state. Now you're ready to play. So the
Now
next
you're
thing we're
more
gonna do.
relaxed, ready to play.
So now that we finished our warm up, not the warm up, but just ability to relax, we're gonna do our ankle stuff now. Okay.
All right. Now we're gonna do some ankle stuff. Turn around again. All right.
So
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. You know?
for sure, if you don't have a platform and anything, you can always use just the floor.
All right.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold on to a wall,
Hold on
and
to
you're
the
gonna
wall. So you guys against the wall. Hold on to the wall.
bend your knees all the way as far as you could go.
So bend your knees in front of you, as far as you can go down. Bend your knees all the way down like you're sitting.
Yep. Have your heels go up in the
Heels
air
off the ground. Heels off the ground. Yep.
and switch over to one leg.
Switch over to one leg. Just one leg. Lift one
Yeah,
leg.
switch
up.
over and with heels off the ground, and you bend your knees as far as you could go,
Bend your knees as far as you can go. Yep.
and bend your big toe, and try to hold that position.
Try to bend your big toe. Try to stay
And
only on your big toe.
yeah, and let's hold it for about like 10 seconds. All
Hold it
right,
10
10,
seconds. Yep.
9, 8,
8,
7,
7,
6,
6,
5,
5.
4, 3, 2, 1. Good.
Good
Now
job.
switch over to the other side.
Other side.
And then the same thing, curl your big toe. Yeah. And hold
Other side,
it.
they talk about it hurt.
Yeah. See, this is how you get your ankle stiffer, fellas. And hold it. 10,
Yeah, I want
9,
a quicker first
8,
step, he said.
7,
How you do it?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Good job.
Good job, y'all.
So that right there is going to allow your ankles to be very stiff.
Yep.
Okay. Now the next thing, we have to make our ankles mobile, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to stand and we're going to bring our toes up. Only our toes.
Only your toes up. Stand, only bring your toes up.
Hold on to the wall again.
Hold on to the wall again.
And then you're going to switch over to one leg.
To one leg.
And what you're
One
going to do
leg.
is find
Hold on to the wall, bring your toes up.
is find your triangle, okay? The triangle is where the big toe, where under the big toe, under the pinky toe, and then the bottom of your heel.
Bet. So like he said, under the big toe, under the pinky toe, and right in the middle of the heel. That's where you should be holding on.
Yeah, that's where all your weight should be when you switch off to one leg.
On one toe.
On one leg, yeah.
On one leg,
And then,
on one leg, right?
and now you're gonna.
Yep.
Good. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Now you're gonna do a single leg squat while you're holding on to the wall and keeping your triangle.
As you hold on with your toes up, Yeah, toe up and try to squat. Yep.
Yeah, try to squat. Yep.
Outside, look. Like this, and then try to squat. Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
And then while you're all the way down there, you're gonna some range of motion at the ankle, and then you're gonna go lean forward, and then up on your toe.
Down, and your toes up. You're gonna lean back on that toe and push up. Lean on the toe and push up. Yep, like that.
Yeah. Push up on your toes. Push up on your toes, fellas.
Push up on the toe.
On one leg. On one leg. Push up. Yeah, right
Good.
there. Yup. Give me 5 of those on each leg right now, fellas.
On each leg. So it's up, down, push back up. All right. Are they jumping or are they just rolling on the toes?
No, they're just rolling. They're rolling on their foot. You're gonna roll. That's your ankle rocker, fellas. So you want to roll on that. Roll on that.
Right on your toe. Good.
Right on your toes. That's right on your toe. That's gonna be making you more.
Good.
Yeah, more mobile. Yeah, right there. Power right there.
Good.
Good.
No, it's a pistol on the lateral aspect.
Oh yeah, this is my guy I was telling you about. My guy.
Yo, what's up? How's it going?
Lateral aspect of the foot.
No, you want to be on the triangle. So your the big toe, middle, pinky toe, and the heel. You want your triangle. There's no.
So it's just a regular pistol into a calf raise.
Yeah, into a calf raise, but you want to make sure you have no toes involved and have your toes up so you can find your triangle of your foot.
All right. Good info.
Awesome.
Good. It's 5 each leg. Whenever you.
Yeah, 5 each leg. 5 each leg. Yeah, let me know when you're done. All right, cool. So that was your ankle. That was for the ankle stuff, all right?
Yep.
So that's gonna get your ankle stiffer and more mobile. Now you're relaxed as well. So now we're gonna move on to actual some dynamic warm-ups, all right?
Okay.
So
now we're about to do some About to do some dynamic warm-ups.
All right. So
Sideways. Do it like this.
yeah. So watch me. We're gonna start with agility first. Okay.
All right.
So let's work on agility. So what agility is gonna do is you spread your legs apart.
All right. Let's get in an athletic stance. Legs spread apart. Off the wall. Off the wall. Off the wall.
All right. In a
Definitely.
squat and
In a squat.
lean over to, let's say, your right side. Everybody lean to the
over
right
to
side.
the right side. Everybody lean to the right on the squat. Yep.
And then what you're gonna do is gonna pick up your left foot,
Pick up your left foot.
and then you're gonna push it into the ground while you move to the
Push
right,
it into the ground while you're moving to the right.
like that. Okay. Everybody
Okay,
try
like
it.
that. Push
Right.
it and then side step. Push it in the ground and side step to the right.
Yeah, really quick, really quick.
Push it
Yup.
to the
Give me
ground
5 of
and
those.
side step. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
You good?
5 of those.
So I'm
And then do
leaning.
the other side.
Push it. Push it. Push it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
It's something
liquid.
I'm not used to. It's all good.
It's so you do it naturally, but yeah,
Right.
now go to other side. 5 on the other side.
Let's see. Put it down. Push it back to the right. So put the foot down, back to the right.
Yeah,
Down,
good.
back to the right.
Nice.
You got it. Down.
Yeah, there you got it. You guys got it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
You got
Good.
it.
Awesome. Yeah, right there.
Yep. Just like that. My boy got it.
Wow.
You got it.
Yeah, they got it now. You got it now.
Good.
Nice. Now do the other
Good.
side, fellas. Do the other side.
All right. Other side. They did both sides.
Okay, all right, cool. So now what we're gonna do is learn how to stop. So in order to stop, you have to cross over and stop. So it's a crossover
so
now and
we're
go.
gonna learn how to stop. So now you're gonna cross over, stop, cross over, stop. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Let me see it again.
Yep. Perfect.
Cross over, stop. Good.
Yeah, cross over,
Cross over,
stop.
good.
So you're going like
Good.
that,
Keep going, back and forth.
like that.
Good. Yep. It's kind of almost look like how football players start their routes.
Yeah.
1, 2. Yeah, kind of.
Right. All right, so now let's combine it. Fellas.
All right.
So
Now
we're gonna combine it.
both movements. All right.
So we're going crossover, then push.
Okay, crossover, push back. Crossover, push back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do it
quicker
again,
than
do it
that.
again, Steve. Push back. Good. Quicker.
Nice.
Push back.
Nice.
On balance,
Yep.
on balance. Good.
Nice. Yeah, there you go.
Crossover, push back.
Yeah,
Good,
right there. That's
good.
perfect.
Like that.
That's perfect.
See it, Jamal. Good. 2 main steps.
Good.
Come on. 1, 2.
Good. Yeah.
Not bad.
That's awesome. Yeah, so this is important for you guys to do before. Yeah, like that. Perfect.
Yep.
To get back on defense.
So this is the warm up you said to do before like a game type of thing?
Yeah, before a game, because what happens is you want to do agility before any type of practice, because when you're tired, you're not going to pick up no agility stuff. All right. So that's an agility drill. Now now we're gonna transition off to the end to the speed drill, and then we're all set. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Last couple drills. Some speed drills.
All right. So watch me as I do this speed drill. It's gonna be
Okay.
the first one is called fast marching, fellas. Fast marching.
Okay.
So you're going
All right. Fast marching. So you're marching.
fast marching.
But fast.
Yeah. You want to
Keep going
stomp the
fast
ground.
as you can. March fast.
Use your hands. Hands. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Yeah, good. And go backwards.
Back. Go back.
Backwards. Fast marching. Backwards, fellas. Good. Now the next one is skips. A skip. So you're gonna go.
All right. Now you're gonna skip with it. Yep.
You gotta get off the ground. Skip. Yeah, good. Now go backwards, skips.
Go back. Backwards. Yes, sir.
All right. Now the next one is gonna be high knee runs. They're gonna
So
go.
high knee runs. Let's go. Run and high knee.
High knee runs. Yeah, there you go. And now go backwards. The next one is tuck jump. We're only doing 5 of them going forward. So we're going
Tuck jump forward. Without any steps in between. Tuck jump
no
forward.
steps.
Bring the knees to your
Quick.
chest. Knees to your
Knees to
chest.
chest. Knees to
Knees to your
chest. Knees to
chest.
chest.
Knees to your
Good.
chest. Good. Same thing back. Going back. Same thing going back. Y'all pick them knees up. Knees to your chest. Good.
The next one is called pogos. So hands on the hips and you're going up high.
Hands on your hips. We're doing pogo jumps. Hands on your hips all the way down and back. Let's go. Pogo jump. Hands on your hips.
High. Good. We got a few more, fellas. Few more.
Yup. 2 more after this, and then we done. 2 more after this, and then y'all ready to hoop. Go work. Go work. Appreciate y'all.
All right. The next one is called prime times. Okay. Prime times are straight leg runs. So you're going.
All right, we're going prime time. So straight leg like the Rockettes.
Yeah.
All the way down. All the way down.
Up
Straight
high.
leg,
Up
straight
high.
leg.
Up high.
So put
And
the
only
legs
toes
high as you
only.
can.
Toes only.
The legs high as you can. Get them higher. Get them higher. Get them up. Get them up.
Getting up. Getting up. Getting up. Getting up. Getting up. Awesome. Now the last one is for the full court. It's called bounds. So you're running with your legs split very high. So you're going.
All right, so this is for full court. You go full court and back. It's called bounds. So with your legs high, you're like
Very wide. Yep.
that all the way down and back. All right.
All the way down and back.
Yeah, like like that.
Yeah, like you're sprinting, but you're just making sure you're.
Ready? Go.
Yeah, good. All the way down and back.
All the way down. All the way back. Get them legs high. Get them legs high.
Awesome. Awesome.
We're gonna be doing
Awesome.
a lot of these. They need work.
They need work. But yeah, this is
Yeah, that's
another
it.
one that should be done before practice, before games to get the speed in there.
Hold on.
Okay. I said this is another drill that should be done before practice and before games because you want speed and agility in the beginning of practice and games so that that quality is learned because when you're tired, you can't learn a quality like that.
Exactly. All right.
Yeah. Yep. And so that's basically the things that you need to work on in order to get better at your sport, in order to be able to be quicker on your feet, and to learn the ability to have the ankle rockers, the strength, the speed, and the agility to be a great basketball player.
Yes, sir. I
Yeah.
think
So
all this is all great information. I think all the players that tuned in, hopefully you wrote some of this stuff down or you retained the information because I think all of this stuff will help you guys out.
for sure. So what I want to end off with is Coach Choppy, you want to say something about your handle, where people can find you at, and where are you located at in the city?
Yes, my name is Khalil Taylor again. I go by Coach Choppy. You can find me at Coach Choppy on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I'm everywhere, all boroughs. I work in the Bronx. I work in Brooklyn. I work in Queens. Wherever you need me to go, I'm mobile. All right, you guys want to get better? I do all ages, all skill levels as well. So just let me know.
Awesome. And you guys can find me at the EA Experience. I have you can find me there. I have online business where I could give you fitness and workouts. I do train again with a club hockey team and everybody else. I'm currently in Oswego, New York, but I do go to the Bronx or New York City as often as I can. So if you want to hit me up and have any questions at all, I am a physical therapist. So any type of injuries that you have, I could help with, and also strength coach. So you can solve some of the stuff that we did, and we can work on more of those things for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Hopefully you guys retain that information like we said. Thank you guys for joining the live, and we'll do some more of these in the future with some more valuable information for all players and all athletes.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, thank you guys for all tuning in, and I hope you have a great night, everybody.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro. I'm holla.
Holler at me.
All right, bro.
All right, later. All right, guys. Thanks, guys, for all tuning in. We'll try to do more of these as much as often. I'm thinking I might do some bi-weekly with different trainers and different people and try to educate the crowd. Thank you, everybody, and have a good one.